Wow. What to do after an introduction like that, man. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Dagan, wherever you are. If you're watching this later, thank you to Naka and everyone here at Kahilu Theater and the Hawaii Radio Hour. I'm going to turn my stopwatch on because I could go all night here. My name is Kenny Tagavilla. I was born and raised in South Kona. My family comes from the Ahupua'a of Napo'opo and Ke'e and Honaunau. I lived up Mauka in the coffee fields. We farmed coffee and mac nuts, and we raised animals, and we lived a simple life. We didn't have much. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm a trucker. I'm a business owner. I'm a husband to my wonderful wife, Tia, who is also my manager in everything I do. I'm a father of two wonderful children. My daughter, Tiani, is 23 years old. My son, Koli, is going to be 21 years old next week. 20 months ago, I became a very young and very cool papa at 45 years old to my first granddaughter named Paisley. I've been playing music my entire life. I grew up in church. My grandparents are full gospel Pentecostal ministers. So we grew up around music. It wasn't something I really took hold of early on until maybe my high school days when it was the cool thing to do. And it was a way for me of release, a way to, it helped me through so many things, and I feel music really saved me. And so I played professionally since I was 17 years old, everywhere that anyone would let me make noise, as I would say. In the last 5 years, in 2019, I started recording as a way to just document my music. I was having some trouble with carpal tunnel and even my voice changing at 40 years old. And so I said, wow, what if my kids and my grandkids never got to hear me play because I couldn't? And so I started recording. Little did I know I would get so much support from my family, from my community, from people I didn't even know, that my music started taking off. As I started going along, I wrote my first song at 16 years old, and I never called myself a singer, a songwriter, until just a couple years ago. I felt it was just like my diary. It was a way for me to just kind of share, just put down on paper how I was feeling, you know, and just a way of releasing my emotions, my anger, whatever it was. And I never ever thought that some of these songs would end up being recorded, being played on the radio, even being #1 songs here on Island Radio and on the mainland as well. And as time went by, I go, wow, it's just very surreal. It was something I never dreamed of, coming from that simple life, of anyone knowing my name or knowing my music. And I wrote some songs, you know, that got there. And, you know, I feel that I write songs about life. I write songs about life and love, joy, pain, victories, sometimes loss. And the song I'm going to share with you is a song about mistakes. It's a song about making bad choices. I grew up in a broken home. My parents were divorced when I was 11. And, you know, life wasn't fair. And I made the excuse for a lot of my choices, a lot of my actions, based on the fact that that's how it was. Life wasn't fair. Why should I be? And so I learned some hard lessons when I was young. But each day that goes by, I realize that those are things I had to go through. And my wife, she was there all along, no matter the choices I made. My guitar player, after our show, just the other night, he said these words at dinner. He said, Kenny, if I was there when you were getting handcuffed and put in a jail cell, I would have hugged you and told you, you're going to write a hit song about this one day. Well, here we are. This song is a song about mistakes. It's a song about falling short. We all do each and every day. Some of us fall really far, like I did. But it's a song that reminds, hopefully, each and every one of us that no matter what happens, you can still get back up. You can still push on and move forward. And above all, I choose to use the gift that God gave me, the gift of music, to remind each and every one of us, no matter what you believe in, that's none of my business. But God loves you. God loves you and forgives you no matter what you've done, no matter where you've been. And I'm living proof of that, of His blessings, of His grace, of His mercy, and how much He loves each and every one of us. This song is called A Little Jail, A Lot of Jesus. I ain't perfect, no, that ain't me. I hate to disappoint you, but I'm never gonna be. I'm a different man who I am from what I was. A little jail and a lot of Jesus. Time after time I've been ashamed of what I've done. Looking in the mirror, didn't like what I've become. But I had many chances, way more than I deserve. A little jail and a lot of Jesus. Lord knows the things I've done. I've been a fool, I've been a prodigal son. But still He chose to save a wretch like me. A little jail and a lot of Jesus. You might see me walking into church on Sunday morning. I'm living proof that that old roof won't fall on anyone. But I'm a sinner saved by grace and bought with His blood. A little jail and a lot of Jesus. Lord knows the things I've done. I've been a fool, I've been a prodigal son. But still He chose to save a wretch like me. A little jail and a lot of Jesus. And I've been scorned, I've been ashamed, only have myself to blame. Rock bottom on my knees, His love rained down on me. I've been redeemed and I've been saved by His mercy and His grace. A little jail and a lot of Jesus. Still He chose to save a wretch like me. A little jail and a lot of Jesus. A little jail and a lot of Jesus. My name is Tagavilla. I come from South Kona. Mahalo.